We made it to 100 subscribers!
Just a few days ago, we were celebrating reaching 50, but now we are at 100. 100! I have been so happy these past few days that I couldn't stop smiling. Seriously guys, thank you. Words can't describe how I feel right now. Now I've got to work on 2 specials, not just 1. Thanks again guys from the bottom of my heart. And now, on to 200 subscribers. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Pokémon is a global entertainment juggernaut that has anime, movies, and a ton of merchandise. I won't lie to you, one of my dreams is to go to the Pokémon store in Japan and buy me a plushie of my favorite Pokémon, Clefairy. However, Pokémon got its start through video games with Pokémon Red and Blue. My first Pokémon game, however, wasn't any one of those. It was a spin-off game on the Nintendo 64 called Pokémon Stadium. In Pokémon Stadium, there are basically 2 types of game modes. The Pokémon battles that we all know that some love while others hate it, and minigames. In my opinion, the minigames is where it and its sequel, Pokémon Stadium 2, shine. They were fun to play with friends and had a tournament mode which, as I said in the Budokai 3 video, is the best way to duke it out. Today, we'll rank each minigame from Pokémon Stadium 1 and 2 and find out which is the best one overall. In last place comes Snore War. All you have to do is press A when the pendulum is in the center. Sounds simple, but towards the end it gets insanely fast that I end up button mashing and ultimately lose. To me, it feels like a game of luck, but maybe I just suck at it. In number 20, we have Rock Harden. Try not to get squashed by the boulders, but beware that using Harden also consumes health. It comes down to pressing A at the last possible moment. It's a simple one, but I just don't like it very much. At 19, there is Magikarp Splash. Just keep jumping up and hit the counter to increase it. That's it. I don't have much to say about it. Just that if I were choosing what minigame to play next, it wouldn't be a contender to pick. At 18 is Sushi Go Round. Rack up points by eating sushi. Some types earn you more points than others, and if you eat the same type consecutively, you'll get a multiplier. I won't lie, it's at a low spot because I suck at it. In 17th place, Dig Dig Dig. Just keep alternating between L and R until you hit water, and the fastest one wins. I honestly liked it just for the fact I won in it a lot, and the game is quick, which is a good thing, since it is a simple minigame. For 16th place, we have Eager Eevee. Finally, Pokémon Stadium 2 comes into the list. Press the A button as soon as A Palm removes the lid and the fastest one gets the fruit. However, if you hit Pineco, you'll get a penalty. It's fun to test your awareness and reflex speed with it, but that's about it. At 15, Gutsy Golbat. The Golbat with the most hearts wins. I have the same problem with it as Sushi Go Round. I just always lose, even against the AI. Sorry if you liked it. For the 14th spot, we have Thundering Dynamo. Keep tapping A when the light is blue and B when it is green. I remember being mad if the Pokemon I was playing with was Voltorb. I always wanted to be Pikachu. It is a fine enough minigame, but Pokémon Stadium 2 has a better version of it, which comes in at our 13th spot, which is Pichu's Power Plant. The difference between it and Thundering Dynamo is that you also have to be pointing in the correct direction. It's fun to play, and just look at how cute Pichu is. That alone makes it worthy of this spot. In 12th place comes in Delibird's Delivery. Fill the sack with gifts and the Delibird with the most points wins. What I like about this one is that it reminds me of Frogger, so be careful when returning with the gifts. For 11th, there is Rampage Rollout. Just point Donphan in the right direction and leave a dust cloud to slow down your opponents. I used to like this one a lot when I was a kid, especially in the final lap when they would roll up. Unfortunately, it just missed out on the top 10. At 10, Run Rattata, run! Race by tapping A, and pressing up when an obstacle appears. It's fun to play, but the same as Thundering Dynamo, Pokémon Stadium 2 would improve upon it. In number 9, Tumbling Togepi. We have 3 racing minigames in a row, and the best one of them is this one. Run with Togepi and step on the arrows to speed up and try to avoid boulders, flowers, and logs. You have to be focused to get first place. Also, you play with Togepi. Do I need to say more? At 8, we have Streaming Stampede. Count the number of Pokémon. It's simple, but I like these kinds of minigames where you have to use your brain. I probably like it because my brain is rarely used, so I feel glad when it comes into play. For the 7th spot, Clefairy Says. It's exactly like Simon Says, where you have to press the directions in the same order as Clefairy Sensei. I like this one because it's Clefairy, but I can put it higher than that. Number 6, Egg Emergency. Catch the eggs by positioning Chansey using the L and R buttons, but avoid the Voltorbs. I always enjoyed trying to get a perfect score in it, and even though there are 99 eggs to catch, it doesn't overstay its welcome, which makes it a pretty great minigame. At 5th place comes in Clear Cut Challenge. Try to press A at exactly the right moment to cut the log at the white line. This one really made me feel as if I was a samurai in training when I was young. And playing it today, it is still challenging and fun to play. For the 4th spot, Barrier Ball. It's basically a 4-way game of Pong. If you score a point against your opponents, you gain a point, and the one who allowed it in concedes a point. It can be frantic and really fun to play with friends, especially if one is ahead, then everyone tries to score against them to bring them down. However, it just missed out at the top 3 for me. In 3rd place, Ekans Hurl, the best minigame from Pokémon Stadium 1. Score points by launching Ekans at Diglets. It sounds simple, but you can go for the Diglets in front of you, or you can go for the ones in front of your opponents before they do. I would always try to take the ones in front of my opponents to make their lives harder, but that would sometimes backfire at me. Just adding that layer of strategy makes this minigame one of the best. In 2nd place, we have Ferret's Frolic. Try to get the Pokeballs in your goal and try to stop your opponents from doing the same thing. Sometimes, if there was a Master Ball, we would ignore the rest and all 4 players focus on the Master Ball. Whoever won that battle would usually win the game. It can be a nail-biter, but it just missed out on 1st place, which goes to Topsy Turvy. This is the minigame that always comes to mind when I think of Pokémon Stadium. It's a 4-way Beyblade match, and the first one who reaches 5 points wins. It's fun, hectic, and can be really intense at times. Just what I want from these minigames. When I made this list, I knew this would be number 1 from the beginning, just based on the memories I have of it. And playing it again, it really deserves to be called the best. Thank you for watching the video. What was your favorite minigame? Let me know down in the comments below, like and subscribe. And until next time, bye!